welcome back. In this video, we're still working with our vocabulary words. We are going to put them into their proper categories based on their parts of speech. So I'm in Chapter 6 in the reference section. If you turn over to page 119, you have this chart that as of yet has nothing in it. We're going to start filling that in today. So page 119, and I'm going to zoom in so that I can see my lines clearly and that you can see what I'm writing. I do want to tell you that there are 8 parts of speech in English, and we're only working with 4 of them right now. These 4 that you're looking at are by far the most common. So I want to just briefly tell you how to read this chart and what these mean, and then we'll start putting our words in where they belong. Nouns are very common in English. This is a word that names a person, a place, or a thing. Verbs show action or state of being. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you the list of state of being and helping verbs because I know them by heart and I want you to have this list. So if you will write these with me, there are 22 of them, but they're mostly short little words. So in the verb category, in the second column, I want you to write these with me. We have am, is, are, was, were, be, been. I'm going to zoom just a little bit. Have, has, had, do, does, did, may, might, must, could, would, should, is that all of them? No. Oh, I know the last 3. Can, shall, will. It's been a long time, my friends, that I've had to list those. Those words are always verbs. So if you want to learn the list, you can. I had to memorize them in junior high school, but these are helping verbs, so they're always verbs. If you see them, you know they're verbs. Adjectives tell us what kind, how many, and which one. So words like tall, short, number words, 12, 13, 100, that tells us how many. So red, blue, those are descriptive words. And adverbs tell us when, where, and how. So words like tomorrow, yonder. If you're in the South, sometimes we say over yonder. How could be quickly. Any word that ends in ly is going to be in the adverb column. Most of the time, not absolutely, but very often it will be. So let's start placing the words that we have learned. The vocabulary for seasons, we've already spent some time on that. The first word was blizzard, and we said that blizzard is a noun. So we're just going to write blizzard in this line. A snowstorm is a blizzard. That's a noun. If you capitalize this word, and let's go ahead and do that, this is what you get at Dairy Queen, the ice cream dessert that's called a blizzard. So proper noun is the name of an ice cream. small letter common noun is the name of a snowstorm. Okay, the next word was distinct. And distinct is an adjective. It tells me which one. So I'm going to put that in the adjective column. But I also want to show you something here. If you add an ly to this word, so distinct, and I'm just going to tack on ly, I have made an adverb. Distinctly is an adverb. If I add another suffix, so let me go over here to the noun column, distinct, and if I add shun here, distinction, I have created a noun. So when I change those endings, I'm changing the part of speech. All of those words belong to the same family. They're the same root, distinct. But we can make distinctly if we want to tell how. We can make distinction if we want a thing. So those are all. There's another one that is an adjective. So let's go back to this adjective column. Distinctive. Distinct. Iv. To me, cigars have a very distinctive odor. I know them when I smell them. That is the word distinctive. So if you know how to spell the root, distinct, you know how to spell 4 words. Okay? That's the cool thing about English. You can add endings and change the words to fit what you need. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And it is extreme. We said that is an adjective, and it is. So let's go ahead and put it in the adjective column. Extreme. To the maximum highest limit. If we take the word extreme and we add ly, that is an adverb. I am extremely hungry. Extremely tells me how hungry I am. So that would be an adverb. Harvest is a noun. So let's go over here to the noun column and put the word harvest. This can also be an action. If you harvest crops or if you're harvesting crops. Okay, so this word could be either one depending on the way it's used in the sentence and the ending, the spelling. Humidity is also a thing. It's a noun. It's the amount of water vapor in the air. So let's do humidity. That is our noun. Let's move it to the adjective column. If you just use the word humid. If I say it's a humid day, I'm telling you what kind of day it is. And this is not very common, but I'll go ahead and show you humidly. I don't know that I've ever seen that word, but if you put an ly on it, it would have the adverb spelling. Okay, so you see how we're building new words based on our vocabulary words. All right, the next one is occasional. and that is an adverb, an adjective. So occasional. If I add an ly, we get a very common word, occasionally. So we have occasional, and let's put an ly on there, occasionally. And then we can say occasion. That's a noun. If we say it was a happy occasion, we're talking about an event. So occasion is also in this family. Pleasant is an adjective. Describes. Pleasantly tells how something occurs. And the true root of this word is please, and that's an action. Something that pleases you makes you happy. So you could even put the word please in that family. You have an E on there, but remember it's a silent E, but it is part of this word family. You could make the word pleasantry if you added ry to your base there, pleasantry. That's a noun, a thing. So that one has a lot of possibilities. Weather is a noun. You can also make a verb with this one. When rain falls on an area for a very long time and it causes the rocks to wear down, that is called weathering away. So that could be a verb. Whether is a conjunction, the WH whether, and I don't have a space for that one, so I'm just going to leave that one off. We don't have a column for conjunction because conjunctions are just not very common for the level that we're working on. So here are the words for seasons, given the vocabulary words in their proper sections. I'm just going to section those off. I did also show you the verbs that are always verbs. And you see in this adverb column, I used ly on all of those. So ly is very common on adverbs. It turns the word into an adverb quite easily for you. We will keep working on this chart. I know this is a little bit different. It's not an easy thing to understand. But as we move through our vocabulary words, we will add to this list. And you'll know the parts of speech. Hopefully you'll get a little bit better with those as time goes on. As always, if you have questions, please contact me. I am very happy to help you. And in our next video, we will be looking at, I believe, the writing exercise. So we'll be putting some of these spelling and punctuation rules to play for us. So I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.